The rich narrative history of the Navajo tribe, whose ancestral settlements stretch across the modern-day territories of New Mexico, Utah, and Arizona, continues to fascinate with its profound interplay between historical and mystical elements. Renowned for their critical role during World War II, the Navajo Coattalk has exemplified bravery through their unique and inimitable linguistic skills that safeguarded military intelligence against Japanese cryptanalysts. However, the allure of Navajo storytelling goes beyond this celebrated chapter, delving into ancient, enigmatic tales that evoke a deeper, more mystical curiosity. Central to these enduring tales are the ominous legends centered around creatures known as Skinwalkers. In Navajo tradition, these beings are malevolent witches termed Yosi, capable of shape-shifting between human and animal forms. Originating from Navajo healers who veered down a path of darkness, Skinwalkers are reputed to prey upon the living, both corporeally and psychologically. This dual-layered menace, fed by cannibalistic rituals, is said to preserve them in an eternal state, one that can only be shattered by mortal means when they manifest in their animal guise. These powerful myths have transcended generations, sustaining a vibrant aspect of Navajo cultural identity across the ages. Despite modernity's encroachment and prevailing scientific skepticism, these narratives persist robustly. Intriguingly, they resonate strongly with accounts from American military personnel who recount equally unnerving experiences, fleeting interactions with seemingly supernatural entities that speak with human tongues, yet appear in animalistic form, paralleling age-old Navajo folklore. Particularly prevalent are such stories from the fringes of military installations. These militarized zones, while designed for human activity, paradoxically nurture the wildlands, serving as venues for odd encounters with inexplicable phenomena. Despite security measures, these regions appear to echo with eerie tales, reinforcing the impression of an ethereal wolf at the door, adept at evading human constructs and intruding upon confined spaces with a spectral ease that defies the rational. Compelling accounts emanate from several military bases, each weaving a skein of fear-tinged tales. These narratives focus on an indeterminate presence haunting the boundaries between known and unknown realms, reminiscent of the legendary Skinwalkers. The stories told are not mere campfire fodder, they are profound accounts filled with bone-chilling events, universally acknowledged by those who've been unnervingly close to these dreamlike occurrences. A particularly riveting account is that of Uncle Bob, whose tale from an Arizona base in 1985 echoes with a potent dread decades later. Faced with a surreal transformation, a human becoming a giant rabbit, his encounter bore all the hallmarks of primal terror, driving Bob and his partner to retreat rapidly. Despite the haze of inebriation skewing recollections, the visceral fear he describes seems unfeigned, situated somewhere between the surreal and supernatural, particularly when it aligns with deep-seated Navajo cultural tenets. Elsewhere, on the barren training lands of the Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton in Southern California, Marines grappling with survival in the harsh desert recount a bizarre experience with a strange cat, a cure reminiscent of a deer through thermal optics. This sighting, interpreted as a sign of the Skinwalker's presence, prompted the unit to embrace the legend, naming themselves in its honor. Cumulatively, these diverse stories add layers to a complex narrative quilt, one that transcends basic understanding and flirts with the threshold of legend. The breadth of phenomena reported, from shape-shifting entities to disembodied voices and unexplainable wildlife behaviors, beckons a broader question. It challenges the distinction between myth and possible reality, stitching contemporary design into the traditional fabric of Navajo lore. Nick Orton, an active US Army member, curates military narratives yet more unsettling in nature. As a collector and storyteller, Orton records scores of mysterious accounts spanning various geographies and eras. Each entry, while traversing anecdotal territory, shares profound parallels with the storied accounts of Navajo lore, reinforcing the persistent whispers of the uncanny that thread through the lives of servicemen across continents. In conclusion, we turn to the cultural bedrock of these narratives. Insights provided by individuals of Navajo descent lend profound authenticity and depth to the Skinwalker tales. As legends morph into personal encounters, ancestral roots imbue a narrative layer rich with cultural credibility. Through such recounting, fear is encapsulated, enveloped by the mystery surrounding these deep-seated tales, each serving as a bridge between personal experience and tribal wisdom handed down through generations. By intertwining modern military experiences with ancient Navajo traditions, these stories evoke continued fascination with the inexplicable and the mysterious. They bind past and present seamlessly, holding open the door to possibilities of covert mysteries lurking in the shadows today. Indeed, while the enigma of skinwalkers might remain cloaked with secrecy, the enduring tales invite us into a deeper examination of both natural and cultural uncharted territories, urging reflection upon this tangled web of legend and reality that coexists invisibly among us, unbroken, yet forever intriguing.